too real. 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 Too real.
Yes, sir. It's your boy. Back with another one. Too real. I messed up again. But here we go. Got my man P Flames in the building. We
Yes,
doing
sir,
it
yes,
again.
Sir.
You already know. Man, how you been, bro?
Man, I've been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just staying consistent with everything. You know what I mean?
Looking good, man. I just saw you like a couple hours ago. We was at work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't even mention the day. Well, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. And we here to catch up on the last one. The last one did a lot of numbers, bro. I definitely was impressed with likes. Everybody keep liking that shit still to this day, bro. Like, I'm still getting like, because you just funny dude.
I know, y'all got that effect.
Man, like how that it's just natural.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Back when I was in middle school, when I in the 8th grade, the student council voted me as they voted
Cancel?
me. How you say it? I can never say that word.
Cancel. Isn't it?
Console.
I'm messing up.
Look, I can never say it right, gang. Yo, I can never say the word right.
This nigga. Every time, bro.
But yeah, there you go.
You got me messing up.
But however you say it, man, look, they voted me as class clown, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always like the guy that had everybody laughing. Like, that's just me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm that way without even trying. That's just who I am.
Off the rip. Okay, yeah, hell yeah. We gonna build off the second one, bro. Is there anything you want to plug real quick before we get busy? Because I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Oh, man, we can just get straight to it.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay. And we gonna set the scene. You already know.
All right.
It's about entrepreneurship.
So,
how are we holding our 9 to 5 as our, you know what I'm saying? How we keeping balance with our 9 to 5 to get to our creative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about.
Right.
So okay. So you got the 9 to 5.
Right.
What's your typical day look like on the balance all and make music?
Man.
Bro, start out the gate.
Man, you know, just waking up early from work. You know what I'm saying? Going to work early in the morning, leaving the house at 6 in the morning, coming back home by 4:30 in the evening. You know what I'm saying? Just being pooped from work, you know what I mean? And shoot, it be times when I go straight to sleep as soon as I get home. And then I may wake up at 12 midnight making a beat.
I'm not crazy. Go on.
Yeah. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll put some work in, you know what I'm saying, around midnight, go right back to sleep. Or shoot, sometimes I'll get so caught up and I'll probably make a beat as soon as I come home, or I'll be working on beats as soon as I come home. And then I look at the clock and I'll be like, dang, I can't even go to sleep. I'll be forgetting to go to sleep sometime. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. You're doing it as soon as you get home. You're not letting anything get in between that. Making sure you get that done.
Yeah, gotta put that time in. Gotta put that time in. How you gonna get better if you ain't putting in the time?
Said it. Couldn't say it no better. So you already said you that's when you find the time to make music, wake up. When you feeling good, when you get back up,
right,
you could be making music in the
Yep.
You might not go back to sleep. When you going back to sleep? Cause you got work at 7, you get up at 12.
Yeah.
I'm making a beat, an hour, 2 hours. You going back to sleep by like 2, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
get a couple more hours of sleep. That's
Yeah.
that's about me. I work out and I sleep. What's the toughest part about keeping that balance?
The toughest part is really just staying consistent with the routine, just keeping the routine. You know what I
It's
mean?
mine.
Yeah.
You say mine.
And just not procrastinating. You know what I mean?
That's
That's really
the
the
key.
tough part of it.
That's the main one. Right there, because I'm still doing it every day, trying to figure out how to stop. But you guys being my, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a crutch, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Helping me just push because there's people I fuck with. Yeah, we work together. It's
Right.
like, damn, like, yo, that shit is, it's different. It's different. So I definitely respect it a little different because it's like I said, it's like I trust y'all more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm going to push. I'm going to go harder. So it's because it's like I only go hard when it's the people I trust.
Yeah, I feel that.
Saying that I'm working with. And then when I'm people I'm by myself, like I could procrastinate. That's why I'm like, when y'all you hit, I hit you back just to make sure I don't fuck that up. I want to keep the chord, keep it right, yo. Whatever it is,
Right.
like make sure we good, because people get we so finicky nowadays. Everybody just quick to just it don't work out or he fronting on you or whatever the case
Yeah.
may be. We ready to just not fuck with each other no more. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make sure that we still locked in. You already
Absolutely.
know, bro. A lot of creatives struggle with the 9-to-5 versus passion thing. How do you stay motivated? You're already giving so much energy to work.
How do I stay motivated? I mean, for me, you know, I've done a lot of networking this past year. I've been meeting a lot of other producers from Baltimore, and a lot of them, you know, they on top of their game. And I listen to a lot of you know, different Baltimore rappers, you know, such as, you know, YBS Scola, Low, just certain artists that I like to listen to that's from Baltimore. And you know, when I hear, you know, all my peers' tags on these songs, I'm like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that gotta be, I gotta get on one of these, you know, one of these projects with these artists, you know what I mean? And you know, I just, when I hear my peers' tags on these beats, on these records, that's what really keeps me going. Cause I'm like, I'm trying to keep up with them. You know what I mean? So that's my motivation. That's how I get motivated. I get motivated from basically the competition.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, without the competition, it's like, what we got?
Exactly.
Where we at, man? Like, am I
Like-
just doing this for fun?
That's what keeps me in some type of creative shape, because I mean, it's one thing, just speaking as a producer, is one thing when you just in the basement just making beats and you trying to practice and get better. But it's like, how do you get better if you don't have nobody around you to set the bar? You know what I mean?
But you see, you got people you watching.
Right.
That's the thing. Some of us not even got our minds open like that to even think about it, like where everybody is. It's like they just focus on themselves, and it's just like that's why they stuck. I could see why you getting better every time. God damn, like, bro, every time getting better every time I hear a beat. I'm like, yo, I want that. Now I need that.
I appreciate that.
I told you that today. I was like,
Yeah, for sure. You did.
and that's the difference to some people. Some people who just stuck and they just want to stay in their zone, but when you let people in, they're gonna tell you it's your trash.
Yeah.
Or if they like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But who's anybody? So it's just like you still gotta have that skin that, like,
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. Definitely.
saying, what's keeping you going on the days you wanna just crash, say fuck it. You just wanna
Keeps
crash.
me going. I mean, I'm stubborn, so it's like, even when I tell myself, I never tell myself that I want to quit. It's just, I be having thoughts, but a lot of times when I have those thoughts, it's really just based on emotion. And sometimes, like, your emotions can lie to you. You know what I mean? Like, when you're not really thinking. Like, when I think about quitting, I know I'm not thinking. I always tell myself, like, I just need to take a breather, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, take 15, and really think, like, bro, you really gonna quit making beats? Like, stop it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I gotta tell myself these things, because it's like, I don't know, it's like every time when I think about quitting, I just don't want to. But anyway, yeah, I just don't have it in me to be a quitter. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Even if I want to quit, I don't. You know what I mean? It's just not in me to quit. Even if I want to quit, I don't. You know what I mean?
You ever feel
It's not in me
guilty?
to quit.
Don't mean to cut your wisdom. I love that. That's what I'm on. That's what we all on. That's the reason why I'm trying to bring around the squad. Let's bring us together so we can be push each other. You feel what I'm saying? That's some brother shit. That's just some brother shit. And you ever feel guilty when you can't make some music?
Do I ever feel guilty when I can't make some music? I mean, yeah, like when I have, like, beat block. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I always feel, I mean, I get that feeling sometimes, but
I feel that on a regular.
sometimes, like I said, that feeling can be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like what you feel guilty for. Sometimes that creative block, maybe something. You having that creative block, it could be, God, because that's the only way I can really explain it. It could be God telling you, you need to take a break and focus on something else. And once when you take a break and focus on something else that you need to focus on, then you can come back and get back to grind mode. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I definitely like that. That's exactly how I feel, man. I don't feel guilty, and then I don't. It's like it's a give and give, because I really do sometimes, but that's because I'm messing up. So I try to take accountability. As long as we taking accountability and we still moving forward, then I can't say that guilty really hurt you. But to feel guilty and you build it off of it, that's me personally. Because sometimes I fuck up, so I gotta make sure I get it in. I gotta build back up on it.
But also,
I gotta.
Sometimes, not to cut you off, but you have to forgive yourself too. You know what I mean? If you dealing with that guilt and you're not gonna forgive yourself, which you should, then the guilt is just gonna beat you up
All day. And that's why I'm in a different place now. And I just want to make sure that I always do what I want to do. Stop procrastinating because it's not all about what you want to do or you want to do it, because you know what you want to do. It's in the back of your mind, but sometimes you just don't have to. Not getting no signal? Okay, I gotta talk more. I'm gonna end up having to turn it up a little bit, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna turn it up and shit when we got into the editing. appreciate you. That's exactly that's what the engineer is supposed to do, baby. I'm an artist. You make music, coming through, helping out. I do it all. So when you sit down, after, okay, when you wake up, rather,
Mhm.
from that after that nap,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? After a long day of work, what's that creative process like for you?
Ah, what's that creative process like? Um, I mean, I feel like it's a how can I say it? I just find a way how to find that first sound. That's the best way I can explain it. Just find that first sound and then build off of that. You know what I mean?
Okay. You have like a what's the first sound you're using? Like what do you start with?
Uh, oh man, it can be.
How do you is it different every time or
It's yeah, it can be different. I mean,
so you can start with something. It could be some simple shit. Like just heard a thing and it's off of the races after that.
Sometimes, I mean, it can be when I'm going through sounds, it can be a bell, it can be a string, it can be a synth, it can be a lead. Sometimes, I mean, shoot, I can take maybe a guitar sample and then chop that up and then build off of that. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Because I be wondering how it just comes to your mind.
Sometimes you can't think about it. You just do it. Sometimes it's just you don't really have an idea, or sometimes you may not be influenced. You just go in the program and you just start clicking stuff. You know what I mean?
Nah, I definitely understand that, man. Yo, it don't seem like you just clicking. I ain't gonna front. It don't seem like you just clicking stuff, bro. Like you got a plan. When I'm watching, I'm like, is this the plan? Or you just
Yeah.
But when I hear you I'm just try a different chord. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go up. That's when I see you trying. But when you have a plan and you knew what you was going with, but I might go up and down. That's a different thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see you. Do you work fast and spontaneous or more structured and methodical? When you finally sit down and make music after a long day of work, I'm saying, what's your process like?
Finally sit down and make music
After when you wake up after 12 o'clock, because you just said you go to sleep, you knocked out,
right?
Usually,
Yeah.
around like, what'd you say, 4 o'clock?
Yeah, I might be
Take a
in bed by
nap.
like 6. Yeah.
But you might wake up around 12.
Yeah.
And you up for a couple hours. What's that process like?
At least get an idea started.
How you do that?
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to put together some type of I'll say, I wouldn't say a beat, but more like I call it a concept. So I might start off with one sound. I might look for a sample. I might chop that sample up, or I might lay down a melody. Sometime, a lot of the time, most of the time, if I'm gonna lay down a melody from scratch, that usually consists of me like trying to find it on the keyboard, like I may be playing keys, or you know, sometimes I may even click the melody in. You know what I mean? If I have nothing, like I said, sometimes if I have no type of idea what I'm gonna do, sometimes you just gotta click stuff.
Definitely, but still, like, but you Even if I work to the
'Cause-
click,
'cause
it don't make a
my-
difference. You
my-
still gotta know what you want to put down.
This, no.
You just
I
giving us
had
a
to
generic
disagree
answer
on
right
that.
there.
I had to disagree on that because sometimes you have to know how to be creative. Sometimes without no
That was the
inspiration.
case. I'll be a producer. You can just say be creative. Like that. If we'd all can just be creative, we'd all be producers, bro. We'd all be making beats for ourselves.
Right. But what I'm saying.
I don't know what beat to put at that time.
Right.
To know, let me start with the drum. Certain cats understand how to make beats, and it's a difference.
It's no right or wrong way to make a beat though. You know what I'm saying? It's no rules to making
a
a
little
beat.
different. I get it. Explain to me. Oh, okay,
Like-
we want to keep going because it don't seem like you want to give us your tech. You want to give us the jewels. Yet.
No, I mean
It's okay.
I can get into it. I can get
No,
into
you
it.
don't have to give. It could just give us one chance, one time. It seems like it's different examples.
Sure.
Just the same example every time on how you process.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's one example.
Like, okay, you know, I might pull up a plugin, an instrument plugin. I might search through the sound. I might find I don't know, it could be a bell. That sound could be a bell. And you know, I'll click some notes here, click some notes there. That's one way to start it. Or, you know, I might click in the melody. Or I might play something on the keys.
It's still good right there. It's
No, it's all good. So like I said, you know, I might search through the sound. I never started with the bass. I never started with drums. I always find like sound, some type of sound first. Whether it be like a bell, a synth, a guitar, anything, any type of instrument, any type of melodic instrument. And I might click the melody in, which that's like 15% of the time. Or I might start off with playing something on the keys. I might do it that way. Or I might say scratch that. Use a loop. You know, find a sample, chop that up, and then build on top of that. Or I mean, and let's be real, if all else fails, I'll use AI.
giving us the juice, bro. And some people won't do that. That's why I fuck with you.
Oh, and there's one thing I just want to say. Using AI
Don't give
is
them
not
everything. Don't give them
cheating.
everything. All right.
It's not cheating. No, I just want to say, like, if I'm using AI is not cheating. It's a way of starting an idea. You know what I mean? It's a way of. It's no different. It's no different than you sampling. It's no different than you sampling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you call sampling cheating?
That's a Chico.
And some
That
people
is
would say
definitely a cheat code.
some people would say it's a cheat code. Some people will say if you're not making beats from scratch, you're not really a producer.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I disagree
I
with
love
that.
sample beats, but I see using the samples can push you over the edge because I love that shit. That's my favorite.
Right.
But I know that's the least amount of shit I'm going to use because it's harder to use those beats. Use those because if those are not free samples, if they're not free, we're going to have more trouble in the end.
Right.
If
yeah.
if this thing goes. Especially for upcoming guys like us.
True.
So
yeah.
it's better to use, I feel like if you're going to use a sample, use a free sample loop. Use something that's free that we can all use and bust it down and do what you do. So then there's no point nobody can try to take the track later on. It's over. You hear it too many times, it happens.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I mean I feel like as a producer, like I feel like the best thing you could do, another good thing you could do is get with another producer that like you're actually cool if you have like some type of relationship with. Um and make melodies, right? And just trade melodies all day. That's y'all samples right there. You know what I mean? Y'all build beats off of each other's samples that y'all sent to each other that y'all both made, and y'all can run it up like that.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
Explain that a little bit more.
Like, okay. Cause I might make a melody, but I may not know where to take that melody to, like as far as like how I'm gonna lay the drums down and all of that. But I made this fire melody. So I might send it to the next producer like, yo, put some drums and some 808s on here. You know what I'm saying? And he might can get the joint place. You know what I mean? He might be able to get the joint place, or she might be able to get the joint place for real, after making a beat out of my sample for real, or vice versa. You know what I mean? He may, or she, or whoever that producer is, they may not even use that loop or sample that I made for them right off the bat, but they could use that whenever they have like beat block or something. Like, I don't know where to start. You know what? Let me use this loop right here that, you know, P Flame done made for me or something like that. You know what I mean? And they might be able to get a place, or they might find somebody that can really get on that beat. Or like I said, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? They may send it back and I'll be like, you know what? I got somebody for this. You know what I mean? Like, it makes the creative process much better and faster.
Like, that answers like one of my questions I had. Growth and learning. What's something you learned recently about producing or about yourself that changed how you approach music? Your music.
Ooh, that's a good question. What have I learned about myself or producing? Hey, you said that changes the way I
Change the way you approach your music.
Well, one thing I learned about myself is that I be overthinking. In the beginning, I used to overthink, and that what caused the beat block. You know what I mean? From overthinking and making things complicated. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying before that it really ain't is really no rules to making a beat. You know what I mean? Once when you go in there and you just start doing stuff, randomly, spontaneously, doing stuff without thinking, that's when you come up with your best stuff. You know what I mean?
It's a fact. Bro. Has your sound, do you think your sound evolved since you started?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like the beat I make now don't sound nothing like how they sound, 2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, my sound definitely evolved over time.
Because if we're not evolving, you just staying stuck. That's serious, man. Like, learning what the industry, what's new. Are you staying with what's new and what your lane is? Or you just, or like you said, just evolving just because you need to evolve? Are you evolving because, hey, I know my lane? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Couple reasons why I feel as though I'm evolving. Well, as far as my sound, I mean, I've been learning how to play keys since I started making beats. So, I'm way better at the keys now than I was, back when I started, obviously. So that's one thing. But also as far as keeping up with, what's new versus what's my lane. Like I said, I listen to a lot of the music in Baltimore, you know what I mean? a lot of music that's coming out of Baltimore, and these guys that's producing the music, which also happens to be my competition and my colleagues at the same time. Half of them, well, shoot, most of them are younger than me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 29. A lot of them are 20, 21, 22, 23 years old.
30, baby.
Yeah.
You mentioned that 30, big dog.
Yeah.
Right there.
But yeah, a lot of producers, a lot of them are young cats. You know what I mean? So, they keep me up to speed. You know what I mean? All the music that they've been producing, they keep me up to speed of, what's new and what everybody out here doing in the streets, basically. You know what I mean? What the streets is listening to. What the streets enjoy.
What's your focus on improving on
I want to get better. Well, yeah, I want to get better at the keys, and also I want to get better at really just mixing my beats, putting a better mix on them.
Of course, I told you. Plug. I'm just joking. But still, but yeah, we gonna work on it.
And plus, I also want to actually learn how to record and mix vocals too. That's a big thing for me.
I got you with that. So you already good with that. we
much appreciated.
I got you with that, big bro. Like that's light work. I'm literally a punch of a button. You see what we doing over here?
Exactly.
Like, it's literally light work. It's signal flow.
Right.
Once I show you a couple things, you off and running. Like it's literally like that. It's not that difficult, and don't let nobody ever make you think it's difficult, because it's not at all. This shit is nothing. This shit is light work. Like it's the more difficult things, like when we're making the music,
right,
intricate with the mixing and mastering and exactly the levels of whatever you want to do. That's what really is the hard part about it, in my opinion, because you actually got to listen. It's all subjective at that point. It's what you think it should be.
Right.
It's not, you ain't gonna get it's not gonna be nobody coming to save you, what we just talked about before. It's gonna show us what it is. This is the producing. This is all you. Nobody's gonna help you make these beats.
Right.
The realities of the grind, bro. Let's be real. Building a name in the music while working another job isn't easy. What's been the biggest challenge for your personality? What? I'm sorry, for you personally.
What's been the biggest challenge for me personally? Like I said, just staying consistent with the routine. Just staying consistent with the routine. Staying dedicated to the routine. I think that's a better word for it. You know what I mean? Just staying dedicated. Period.
No matter what. Doesn't matter if you don't want to do it or not.
Right.
You got to do it. How do you handle doubts, or when you feeling like you just burnt out? Like the other day you was talking to me. In my opinion.
How do I deal with doubt? I guess let me ask you so I can know how to answer the question right. Doubt in what? Like doubt in my talent, or
the name of music?
Say it one more time.
Other than the name of music.
I'm sorry, just say it one more time for me.
Building a name in music.
Okay.
Back to the original question.
Right. I mean, how do I handle that? I mean, I don't know what the future is gonna look like per se. You know what I mean? All I know is if I quit, I won't have. It's gonna be no hope because I quit. I'm no longer in it.
Loser.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, how I'm gonna just walk myself out the game?
I'm
you
gonna
know
tell
what I
you.
mean?
Yes, sir.
So, as far as
I want it back.
exactly. So I mean, I don't. I can't see into the future. You know what I mean? All I know is this: if I keep going, it's a possibility.
That's a fact.
It's always some type of possibility of anything happening. Versus if I quit, there's no possibility. So that's how I look at it. That's how I handle doubt.
You're gonna keep pushing forward. Have you ever thought about quitting?
Shoot.
Quitting one or the other?
Have I ever
You
thought
thought I
about
was just
quitting?
gonna say quit.
Hold up. Say that. Yeah, no, hold on. Ask me that question again.
Have you ever
Repeat.
thought about quitting one or the other?
Well, hold up. No, that's an easy question to ask. Have I ever thought about quitting my job, my 9 to 5? Absolutely not. That's the foundation of everything that I do. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
No.
Me too.
Nah, I
Me too.
shoot. Never thought about quitting my 9 to 5. Have I ever thought about quitting music? Shoot.
So you never
I
even
thought about quitting the day. Like, you know what I mean?
But you never wanted to quit your main job? Like, I wish I could.
Never. I mean, you want to.
It's not a wish. It's not a want. It's not a. You want to work there rather than just sitting home and being able to make music?
No. I mean, what I'm saying is, as far as thinking about quitting my not like, okay,
Let's keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000 about everything.
okay. If we talking about like my desire to quit my job versus my desire to quit music, I'm gonna be honest. My desire to quit music has been way stronger. Been way stronger than me wanting to quit my job. Because I mean, the way I was taught, the way I was brought up,
Keeping
my
it real.
parents taught me that it's always okay to want to do something else or want to have something on the side, but never quit your day job.
Stability.
You know exactly.
I'm not gonna play with that.
Exactly.
Real guys, me and you, we don't come from nothing. So when we got stability, we're not about to lose that shit for some bullshit.
Right.
For some
right.
shit that we want. No,
Exactly.
I got the. My people's always told me get the guarantee win. Always get the guarantee win.
Right.
Those that play don't get the guarantee win.
Exactly.
It don't matter how we win. We win. Last, whatever, we winning. Get the win.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter what you think. Get the fucking win. I won. I'm off the glass with it. I won though. Listen, I don't have to win how you want me to win. Rip you and I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
It's really
exactly.
like that. So totally understand about that shit. Totally understand. I would do the same. Say exactly how I was just trying to see what you thought, but it's just because of where we at. But let me get some breathing room. Let me get any type of breathing room. I'm gonna take off a couple of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We got a job that we can take off
Right. Yeah.
months and years if we need to. If we got other things clicking.
Right.
And still be moving and still have that job. How many jobs you can say do that?
Yeah. I mean, that's the.
I mean, that's us
thing.
because we talking about South. No, whatever our job is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just about to say that shit. No, keep it out there just to. 'Cause it is what it is. It's going to be there. But still, don't. Because they be looking to say anything about anything. So I don't want. They not, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. So still, I'm going to keep it moving, big bro. I love that question. 6 minutes. And I'm only at question 7. Vision the future. Feel me? If everything lined up perfectly, the timing, the opportunity, what would making it look like?
Making it, or what making it look like?
Like,
Me?
what do you want, bro? 'Cause I know what I want. He might want the realness, and we need to put it all behind him.
Mhm.
Cause he want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. You want to be famous?
Yeah. Matter of fact,
You
I
want to
do.
be famous. Famous. Hitmaker famous. You can't walk around the street. Is that what you want? You sure you want that?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I say maybe not Angel Reese famous, but
You feel me?
I want to be. I want to have some type of network. I want to be known to a certain extent.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? Cause I eventually want to start a business of my own. You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why I want to learn how to record. You know what I'm saying? Because I would like to start my own studio, my own recording studio.
Would you leave your 9 to 5 if it could sustain you?
That's how I feel. If I can clear, it's gonna take a lot for me to quit my 9 to 5. For me, if I can clear, and this is gonna be an impossible number. That's how much it's gonna take for me to quit my 9 to 5. If I can clear 7 figures for 5 years straight, huh?
7 figures exactly.
A mil is 7 figures, right?
It's like
Yeah. So if I can clear an M at the taxes for 5 years straight, off of music, yeah, then I'll quit. I'll probably still have to think about it because that's a big risk.
yo, respect.
That's a big risk.
This is what we wanted. This is what the viewers need to hear. We need. Nobody wants to tell the truth. Like I'm quitting.
I may have to clear more than an M. Clearing an M at the taxes for 5 years straight still might not even be enough for me to quit my 9 to 5.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, I love this shit. I'm never quitting. I quit.
But I mean,
No.
I know
If
some
I
guys
was
that were
clicking,
able to
if it
do
was
it.
clicking, if it was clicking, but I'm not. I'm a little different though. All I need is 2 to 3,000.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quit. I would definitely pay to get my shit off.
I would say this: the producers that I know that don't have a 9 to 5, that's making some career based off of music, they got different avenues. They not just making money off of the beats. They making money off of selling time to record. They selling courses. You know what I mean? They hosting producer camp. Like they got different making money off of social media. Like they got different avenues. Some of them even do camera work. You know what I mean? Some producers out here making beats do camera work. Like, you know what I mean? They recording people's YouTube vlogs and all of that. So you would have. I mean, if a lot of guys that I know making money off, that don't have a 9 to 5, that's solely making their bread off of music. It's not just the music. They got other avenues.
Where do you see yourself in your sound in the next 2 years?
I would say I'm gonna be honest. I think it was gonna be about. It might just be the same that it is now. It's just that I can make it quicker. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, no question.
it'll take me. The sound's gonna be the same, but it'll take me less time to make because I know it better. I know my sound better. You know what I mean?
You see how you have it locked in and know exactly what you. I'm gonna know my process. My process is gonna be
Right.
A1 steak sauce.
Exactly.
Community and collaboration. You collaborate much with other artists, producers, or you mostly building solo?
I'm mostly building solo, but as far as other producers, I am doing well. I have sent loops out to other producers. I sent like 6 loops to the homie Malik. Yeah, I'll put you on. And then I know the producer, the Baltimore producer, Illusion, he sent me a few loops too as well. Yeah.
He from the job?
Nah. Illusion is
Now put me on.
yeah.
That
guy
cool.
has a great mind, and he's really good at what he can do. And I never met him in person, but as far as like how we communicated through Instagram, I can tell he a cool dude for real. He a cool guy. Yeah, I may have to put you on. But Illusion is up there as far as like the producer community in Baltimore. Like he's up there. Like the fact that I even had some type of communication with this guy, I'm like, yo, like it made me look at myself different. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put you on. He's definitely a super humble guy.
Please do.
And he's like a killer. Like when it comes to making beats, bro. Like he's really like.
Sound like it the way you talk about it. Like, please show me his beats after.
Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Who's your dream collab?
Who's my dream collab? That's a tough one. It's so many. I ain't gonna lie. If I can make a beat with I say Rel. My boy Rel with the 808. If I can make a beat with him, I'll be super nervous because
Who that?
To me, he's like my favorite producer from Baltimore.
Shout out. My bad.
He's like the best.
Bro,
He's
where
like
you
the
from?
best to me.
Where you from?
He from Baltimore.
Okay, talk to him. Tell me about him.
He a super young cat that can just make super duper fire beats.
Shout out, Rel. What up, boy?
I don't know how he can, like, homeboy, like 20. He just turned 21. He's young as heck. When I met him, he was probably like 2019. He was probably like 20 or 19 years old. Okay. Like this.
Mic up to the phone.
Yo, he's. Okay. I'll be scared. Well, I mean, I met him and I actually did something to one of his beats before, so.
What you do?
But that was at a producer camp. Like, it wasn't really like.
What you do?
I just tweaked one of the. I just changed the note. That's all I did. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really do too much.
That's a lot.
I just changed the note.
Why you acting like that? Why you acting like that's a little bit?
Because it is.
Because it's not. No, it's not. Is that not? Change the whole sound.
That's true though.
That changed the whole sound of the song.
That's true though.
That's what I feel like.
But yeah, that would be my dream collab though. Like,
okay, Rel, we need to get it popping.
Rel,
what up, boy? We out here,
bruh. I say him, D-Boy.
D-Boy?
Yeah,
shout out D-Boy.
D-Boy, and then probably. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say Rel. I mean, I already got Illusion. That was basically a dream to me. I would say out of everybody, probably Rel. I want to get with everybody from Baltimore if I could, but
we gonna make it happen. This is why we working. How do you find people to work with? Now, that's the next question.
Social media. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, social media. Um, everybody, I mean, like, a lot of producers that I know, they got like their own recording studio or they work as an engineer. You know, they have a following of, you know, different artists that they work with. So I just connect with them. I just, you know, connect with them on social media for real. Like, as far as like all the producers that what am I saying? As far as, how can I say what I'm trying to say? Basically, all the producers in Baltimore, I make a following off their following, because they all follow me. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I may follow all the artists that they follow, and then they look at my Instagram, they see I follow all the engineers and producers that they work with, so they follow me. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I do it. I just make a following off they following.
Yeah.
And then they tap into what I'm doing
That's
when
smart.
I post stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Tap
That's how I've
in.
been doing it. That's how I've been doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that, bro. I love that, man. Advice for the hustlers, man. What advice would you give to the up-and-coming producers or creatives who are balancing a 9 to 5 with their dream?
Just stay consistent. Know what you want, and just keep in mind the reason why you making sacrifices. And like I said, you know, like my parents told me, it's always cool to have something on the side. Just make sure you don't quit your day job, you know, just keep your stability secured. That's if that's a good way of saying it. You know what I mean? Just keep your stability secured. You know what I mean? Don't lose stability.
What's something you wish you know when you first started?
The FL Studio is way easier than I made it. Did I make it? Did I even say that right? The FL is easier than or not as hard as I made it seem. I'll say it like that. Cause like when I first tried FL, I was like a teenager, and I'm like, yo, how in the world do you work this? And then when I got into making beats, I was learning other programs. I was learning Ableton, I was learning Cubase, I was learning how to make beats on the MPC. And I just hated FL so much. But then because of me networking with all the other producers from Baltimore, and I saw everybody was on FL, I'm like, all right, I gotta really see what this is about. And when I got on it, when I really took the time to sit down and learn FL Studio, I did not realize how easy that it was. Like how easy that it was. I'm like, bro, I should have started out with this. Like, dang. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that's something, yeah, I wish I would have knew, you know, from the beginning that, yeah, FL was definitely way easier than I thought it was. You know what I mean?
How do you find success for yourself?
How do I find success for
Right
myself?
now.
How do I find success for myself?
Right now. Or what's successful? Yeah.
I mean, just seeking what makes me happy for real. I mean, that's what it is for me. Just seeking out what makes me happy.
Because if it ain't making you happy, I can't even keep going with it. All this makes me happy. right here doing this, telling my bros, we doing this, we doing something creative. And yo, that shit, yo, it makes me pumped up. Like, what you gotta chest that. Like, man, closing reflection. And when you look back at how far you come, man, what's a moment, big or small, that really made you proud? Or that you're really proud of? Like, doesn't matter.
I think I would say my public speaking skills got way better now than before when I first started. Cause at first, like when I first started, like networking and meeting people and introducing myself, that was all a challenge to me because most producers are kind of shy and like awkward. Well, at least to me. Yeah. So like I had to really learn how to like stand up on the stage and speak on the mic. You know what I mean? Like what I'm doing now, like speaking on the mic, speaking into a mic, holding the mic correctly. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, you doing well, man. I feel like you got a great personality, man.
So,
and this is something you should be doing. You just got. I
yeah,
feel like you got
yeah.
it, man. But what's next for you? And like any upcoming projects or goals we should be watching out for?
I got an artist that I'm working with right now. We gonna have it on here eventually. We gonna have it on here eventually. We gonna come out with an EP soon. I was supposed to be working with another producer / rapper. I'm not gonna mention his name because he don't return my text messages. So, but yeah,
shout out, brother.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm gonna be having a EP coming out soon, like probably early 2026. With the artist that I'm working with right now. Like I said, I ain't gonna mention her name either. Well, I mentioned her name the last time we was here. So, but we gonna bring her in here. We gonna
shout out.
Oh yeah, my homegirl Paris. You know
shout
what I
out,
mean?
Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
Man, I'm gonna be on one of them tracks. Me and D Hall gonna get crazy on one of them tracks.
And she can really rhyme too.
She really does.
Yeah.
I already heard it. Man, let them know where people can find your music and follow your journey.
Hey man, you can watch my my growth and my process on my IG at p.flame_beats with a Z.
That's it. You better get it. Better let them know. My boy's going up.
Real.
It's P Flame right there. That's another one. Another one. Too Real podcast with your boy, Young OG Papi. Y'all already know where to find me at.